Hi, my name is Leora. I'm from Washington, D.C. I chose Nishmat, yes, one, for the Israeli environment. If I have a year, I'd rather be in Israel, not in a mini America, which there's nothing wrong with that, but for myself, I would have preferred, I wanted to be in an Israeli environment to live the country. But I come from a school where we very much delve into Jewish texts and Jewish subjects very intellectually, which is great, and I think I got an excellent background. But I wanted to sort of go further. I wanted to look into the more Chassidut and Machshava side, and I heard that Nishmat that was one of their specialties, a place that is serious, is very serious, but also knows how to delve into those types of subjects without sort of going over the line of too unbelievable or too crazy. They know how to have a great balance between the intellectual, tough, cold side of the classic, Brisker style, and then wait, let's think about that. What do things mean? Sort of delving into that side with the serious element. They know how to balance the two very well, I thought. Chose to be in mostly Israeli classes because it happened to be that the subjects were more interesting to me. I didn't choose based on, is this class Israeli or is it not? But at Nishmat, any class is pretty much available to us. So I could have taken a class from Tochnit Mayan, the Ethiopian program. I could have taken from Shir Aleph, I can take from Shana BaAretz, and I have those options. And it happens to be that a lot of the Israeli classes happen to just sound more interesting to me. Or they happen to work out with my schedule, things that I wanted to do here and there. So that's why I ended up choosing. I have a bunch of Israeli chevrutas. It's great because in Night Seder, which is more Bekiyut Gemara, at the beginning of the year especially, it's not as easy, especially from 9 to 11 at night, to understand Shir always. And I have a Gemara background since middle school, and my chevruta has never learned Gemara before. So she would understand the Shir, and I would understand the Gemara. We'd put it together, and it would be perfect. Not exactly perfect, but it would be great. I think that it's interesting because the Israelis they come from different backgrounds, they bring different things to the table. They sort of view things in a different way than a lot of the American students do. And bringing the two together can be really, really fun and interesting because we both bring very different sides to the table, and it becomes a good balance. I think that a lot of girls, I remember before we came that a lot of people were very, very worried about the Hebrew. I've always been okay with Hebrew. Understanding has always been fine for me completely. But I never wanted to speak Hebrew before I came here. If I saw an Israeli, I say, okay, you can speak to me in Hebrew, I will understand what you're saying. I wouldn't speak back, I was too embarrassed, When I got here, you have no choice. My roommates don't speak English. Now they speak better English, but originally they did almost not a word. And I just had to speak. There was nothing you could do. Also in class, in order to participate, you have to speak in Hebrew. I know a lot of the girls were worried about it. I was worried about it too. Really, there are girls here who come from almost no Hebrew background to a lot of Hebrew background, and everyone's fine, pretty much. If you want to take classes in English, that's fine. If you want to start in English and move to Hebrew, that's also fine. A lot of the Israelis do speak English. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them do, and it works out, and you get used to it. And still, like people say, "Bye Hanukkah." It's Hanukkah. It's not perfect, but people are fine, even if they don't have, a strong Hebrew background. It works out. I don't think you lose that much.